Hey, up next on the MARR Army Rock Show, we've got a band out of Aberdeen, Scotland, and they're a new band. They've got a debut album coming out this summer. They are Frelsi. I've got Michael and Andrew on the line. Guys, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us.
Hey, so I got to ask, am I saying the name of the band right? Is it Frelsi, and what's a Frelsi?
Good question. Yeah, you're saying it right, Frelsi. Frelsi is actually an Icelandic word that means freedom. We found it was quite a task to choose a band name. Writing songs is easy compared to choosing a good band name.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, it was really tricky. We had a long list, but we tried to think about what the music meant to us and things, and with the help of some translating on the internet, we thought Frelsi was good, so that's what we've gone with.
So you guys are a brand new band, just got going in 2015, so tell our listeners a little bit about the formation and the history of this band.
Well, myself and David, who can't be with us today, he's the drummer, we were actually at school together, so we've known each other since we were about 5 years old. I moved to Aberdeen about 3 or 4 years ago, and David was here already, so we met up and had a few jams, and it was quite enjoyable. And I'd built up some riffs over the years, so we started putting some songs together. Andy joined us about a year ago, probably exactly a year ago. So it was, and it just clicked instantly. So here we are. It's great.
So I've been listening to the first album entitled Shake, and it's got a real kind of late 70s metal feel to it. In fact, in your bio, you even kind of referred to yourselves as a rock revivalist. So can you talk a little bit about the style of the music?
Well, essentially, this is the kind of music we love. A deep love for early 70s rock and bands like Wolf Mother, Led Zeppelin, things like that. So essentially, we're just playing songs guided by our influences.
Yeah, I love bands like, AC/DC, I love Rory Gallagher, UFO, Rainbow, Deep Purple, all that sort of 70s into 80s metal and rock. And as Andy said, newer sort of influences like Wolf Mother, the Datsuns, Helicopters, things like that. That's my real love, and we all feel the same way, so it's working really well.
So is that style that I hear in the song Shake, is that going to be the vibe and style of the most of the rest of the upcoming album?
Yeah, we're really looking forward to releasing more tracks. It's all pretty high energy, in your face riffs. Yeah. So we're looking forward to people hearing it.
So you guys, as I mentioned, are from Aberdeen, Scotland. Now, can I assume that we'll be able to pick up the album when it comes out over here in the States? Will it be on a digital release, or how will we get a hold of it over here?
That's the plan, yeah. So we are planning to release it in the summer this year, and it'll be available for download. There'll be a digital release, and we may have a short run of physical copies as well, which will be available. We can post out all over the world. Yeah.
Give us a glimpse into the album a little bit. Do we know how many tunes are going to be on it yet, or can we get a feel? Or are you guys still kind of figuring that out?
Yeah, I suppose we're ironing out the fine details at the moment, but we're going to have probably five tracks that we'll release this year. We're in a fortunate position where we've got loads of songs, basically. So it's just a matter of choosing ones that we think represent us best at the moment and putting those out. But we've got loads of songs and ideas. The hope would be to get this EP out, get people to know about us, and if they like us, we'll maybe put out a full album at the end of this year or early 2017.
Now, you mentioned a lot of the tunes were kind of already written. Is there going to be a chance for people to kind of hear them live? Are you going to kind of test drive some of these tunes live before the album comes out?
That's definitely our plan to that, yeah. Essentially around the local area, hopefully at festivals in Scotland this summer.
Yeah, we've been in touch with promoters and venues here in Aberdeen and throughout Scotland, so we're just sort of organising in the background, starting to get some gigs organised. It would be great to play out with Scotland as well, and people want to hear us, we'd love to play.
It's interesting you mentioned festivals. I was going to ask you to tell me a little bit about the rock and roll scene in Scotland these days. You know, in the U.S., it really depends on what part of the country you're in, whether rock's popular or not. How's the status of rock and roll in Scotland right now?
It's actually, I think it's getting better all the time. We've got some fantastic bands at the moment. One of my favourite albums of the last few years was by a Scottish band called Hair of the Dog. They're play out of Edinburgh, and they released an album called The Siren Song last summer. It's absolutely fantastic. There's also another great Scottish band. It's a young trio, female trio. They're called the Amorettes. They've released. They're just recording their third album. They're fantastic as well. I think rock music in Scotland, Glasgow's got a really exciting scene. In Aberdeen, actually, where we are, it's getting better all the time. There's always gigs on, and a variety of sort of, even within rock music, there's stuff if you're into your metal, there's stuff if you're into your classic rock. It's pretty healthy, I think.
And every year there's more festivals added as well, so or all sorts of rock and metal music as well.
Yeah.
Now, when I think about music over in Europe, what I hear consistently with bands that want to come here to the States is there's a lot of like financial barriers that kind of get in the way, and taxes and work visas and all that. Is it easy for bands in the UK to go to the rest of Europe and play, or are there a lot of financial barriers there, just like there are here?
I think within Europe,
it'd be essentially quite easier than America, I guess.
Yeah, I think we're probably pretty fortunate within Europe that there shouldn't be too many hold-ups, I wouldn't imagine.
Don't need visas or anything like that. They can travel pretty freely. And
yeah, it's probably like you guys just travelling from state to state within America, almost. Out with that, it may be a lot more complicated.
Now, you mentioned I see you guys are planning to do some touring, so give us a little flavor of the kind of tour you're going to be doing. Are you going to be jumping on with other bands, or are we talking pub shows or maybe some festivals? Do you have a plan yet, or is it still in the works?
I suppose really it's still in the works, but we'd be planning to sort of do a circuit around Scotland once or twice, so I mean we'd hope to play Edinburgh, Glasgow, Dundee, Inverness, Aberdeen. There's also some festivals that we'd really love to play. But essentially, yeah, we'll be playing pub gigs, we'll be playing club gigs, we'll play anywhere you want us. Yeah.
Now, has there been any talk, I know it's a little early because the album's not even out yet, is there any talk about a music video at all?
Good question. I haven't really thought about it yet.
Yeah, we're really fortunate. We've got some close friends who are really good with visual sort of creation and things, photography and things like that. So yeah, we'd love to get a YouTube presence on the go, and to get some live footage would be great.
So, being a new band and you're coming around towards, maybe the 1 year anniversary, do you guys have a goal for the next year for the band? Like, have you thought about somewhere you want to be this time next year?
Well, it's funny you asked that. Me and Andy were just talking earlier today. We're really excited by this EP, and we've had some really good feedback just from the first song. So we're really looking forward to people hearing the rest of it. I've actually been in touch with a studio that I really rate, and an engineer here in Edinburgh. And what would be fantastic this time next year would be to get into the studio, record 10, 12 track album, put it out physically and digitally, because I think people might enjoy it. This time next year would be great to have a full album, maybe a couple of EPs.
So, as you guys go out and get ready to, start doing the tour and that, is there one fantasy band with your style of music that you just think, boy, this would be the ultimate band to open up for based on the style of music you guys play?
Well, recently, I know that the Datsuns have started touring again. It would be unbelievable to play with us. I think it would be a Sonic Assault. It would be great. Wolf Mother as well. You name it. I'd love to play with those Scottish bands that I mentioned, Hair of the Dog and the Amorettes. They're fantastic. And I know that AC/DC are trooping around. That would be the ultimate.
Yeah, we just got the official word on Axl taking over the vocals on this tour. Do you guys have an opinion on that? What do you think about the whole, it's on there, AC/DC released a press release yesterday about that. What's your guys' opinion on Axl doing the frontman thing?
Good luck to them. I think we differ
Yeah, good luck. I mean, I wish them all the best. AC/DC are they're my ultimate band. I mean, I loved them since a teenager, and I listened to only them for about 5 years solid, from about the age of 15 to 20. So I absolutely love them. But I love Brian Johnson. I feel so sorry for him that this has happened. But they've got dates that they need to honour, so good luck to them. I hope it goes well.
Yeah, I kind of share that opinion. So, hey, I've had a pleasure talking with these guys. This has been Michael and Andrew from the band Frelsi, which I now know means freedom, right? Is that what you said it meant, freedom?
You got it, yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool to learn that. So they are from Aberdeen, Scotland. Keep an eye out for their upcoming album this summer, and go out there and you can find on all their social media sites links to the song Shake that's out there right now. So, and we're going to spin that tune for everybody tonight. So, Michael and Andrew, thanks for being on the show, guys. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.